Last week, RIP, I was thinking about not airing the last episode because of the Queen's death. Rip Lizzie. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Rip Lizzie, fam.
Because like there was the funniest tweets about her death, like no disrespect, obviously shout out Lizzie and that, but like it was so funny, the memes that came out of it. Oh my days. You know when people die, like rappers and stuff, and they put him next to XXX, and then it's just like the Queen's face next to X.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
the first one was her getting out of when she won the gulag and has to jump back in out of the plane. That was the best one.
That was funny. And also, did you see Playmobil? They just like posted like a black and white like Lego like Playmobil figure and stuff of some old lady. Yeah, so funny. And then like these other tweets, like the Queen didn't want to watch United play another game in the Europa League.
Yeah.
The memes obviously sad news, but still like, it was so funny. What do you think of the monarchy? Have you watched the what's it called? The Crown.
What?
The Crown, which is a series about the royal family.
No.
It is
Not
actually
really.
quite funny to watch. It's like this, just like, oh, you don't watch series, don't you? Yeah.
Hardly. I don't really care about the whole Queen, monarchy, all that stuff. I don't really care.
Yeah, me neither. I find it ridiculous. But like that series is quite funny, not gonna lie. It is like pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
You can like see
Well,
how
I
like
don't
basically the royal family are not royal whatsoever. They just all cheat on each other and they do the craziest shit.
Yeah, they're all incest in that, aren't they? I don't know.
Yeah, somehow. I think Prince Charles, what's his name? Prince Philip, the husband of the Queen, he was like her third cousin or I don't know, some kind of cousin, I don't know. I think there's somehow
sick.
some kind of incestual shit going on anyways, and that's probably why they're all so weird and cheat on each other. And now it just came out that Prince William likes getting pegged, and it's proved by his wife. Yeah, he likes it up the bum. Yes, sir.
That's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. He opens up the pum-pum and then, he gets mad. Yeah, it's crazy stuff going on there with the royals. Yeah, it's crazy. They're all just mental. But yeah, it was all over the world and basically everybody was just talking about it. And you know how it gets confusing sometimes when you want to talk to people, right? And you want to talk to someone on the other side of the world. You go on holidays. You've been traveling a lot recently, right? And then like imagine if you were able to talk to someone and you could directly hear a translation.
That would be very nice.
This has not come to a lot of media attention. And okay, hear me out first what the product is. So basically it's this Google Pixel Buds. And these are earphones that were invented by, Google obviously. But basically they only pair with a Samsung. These Google Pixel Buds apparently, and they don't pair with iPhones. Now, this is my point why this is not global yet, or why this isn't a thing yet. Those Google Pixel Buds are, I think, almost the same price as AirBuds, or what are they called?
AirPods.
AirPods, yeah. They're almost the same price, if not cheaper than AirPods. But if you put those in and you update it with some kind of software, I don't know, I think you have to pay for it as well. It's called Translate. And basically it translates up to, I think, 40 plus languages or something directly in your ears. And it's
so if you hear somebody talking, then it directly like translate what they're saying and you can
into
hear
your
them.
ear. Yes, it does it in Arabic, Armenian, Bengali, Greek, Hindi, Tamil, Thai, Turkish. This goes on and on and on. And yeah, basically you can just put it in your ear and it will translate it directly to you in your ear. This is nuts that it can do that, and that already exists, and apparently that's already in use. But I never heard of that until like recently, like just through this like random small advert.
I haven't heard of it at all.
Yeah, that just
but
proves
if it only goes to Samsung, then
trust. I'm telling you, it's because Apple just absolutely dominates like that kind of part. But if Samsung were able to put this out properly, trust me, so many people would be using this.
Yeah, well, I'd use it as well.
100%. If I would go on holiday, I'd just whack that in and you're sorted almost.
Yeah, but I bet there's so many I'm 100% sure it doesn't work.
It probably doesn't work perfectly.
Yeah,
it probably doesn't work perfectly. I think it's just like
that actually works.
You know how when you speak into your phone and you have it translate something. You know, it's like
like Siri,
audio to text. Yeah, I think it's kind of like that, the way I understood it. But still, like, it's already quite a step ahead, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I imagine probably in the next few years it'll probably be a proper thing out there that everybody's going to use.
Yeah, and which Apple will probably have as well, and then it's going to be massive, and then afterwards Apple is going to make it big and make it real famous, and then everybody's going to say, Samsung already had this 5 years ago. And then Apple was like, yeah, we knew that.
Apple one's probably going to be better.
Yeah, the Apple's probably going to be better, and then they're going to scam everyone and say, well, even if you had it 5 years, they're going to do a Chad move because, yeah, and we knew you had it 5 years ago.
10 times more expensive.
Yeah. You had it 5 years ago, and we've made more money in the space of like 3 months than you have in the past 5 years or something. Yeah, I find it pretty interesting. And lately, I've been seeing all these weird news on YouTube. I've been getting the weirdest recommendations. And so, yeah, that's why today the idea is to talk about YouTubers and our perspective on them. Of course, it's going to be more like our kind of target market, I'd say, of YouTubers who we watch. You know, it's not going to be anyone like very specific. I also very much chose YouTubers that are quite famous, either in the UK or just like have a lot of subscribers, so that we have a take on them. I think that'd be quite interesting. Two things that I wanted to say before we get started. You know how I said I have a Fiverr account and use it to edit people's video, and I got my first submission through Fiverr. Hey, let's go. And now I'm editing this video, and it's for this YouTuber with almost 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, just wanted to say that, which is quite sick. And also, because I like talking about crime so much, and if you've listened to the past episodes as well, you also know that I'm very passionate about it and look into it. So I'm also going to maybe it's not going to be a consistent channel. It's going to be maybe like this is going to be a proper quality over quantity, one video or something per month, which is going to be proper sick, and it's going to have a certain title to it. And so, yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to be announced more detail
like a
next
crime
week.
Series or what?
Yeah, like a crime thingy, or like it's going to be a certain series, but I can't get into more detail because I'm scared. Even though I know no one's listening to this podcast properly, I just don't want anyone to steal my idea, fam, because I think it's a sick idea and I haven't seen many people do it. So yeah, it's a concept between me and my girlfriend who's been on here before as well.
Alright.
Then the next topic. So the thoughts on YouTubers, and the first news which I thought was weird. You know how last week we talked about those people being vegetarian and vegan and stuff and not eating meat, and how we wouldn't eat meat? We could not eat meat for a month and for a year. So basically, I have now found the polar opposite. Yes! I was waiting to make that pun.
The carnivorous diet.
Exactly. A carnivorous diet. And it's this lady who is Jordan Peterson's daughter. Do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's his daughter, and she apparently has all these things wrong.
She got smashed by Andrew Tate. I think. I'm not sure. I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
What, she slept with Andrew Tate?
Well, I don't know. I just know that they went out once. But I don't know if they... You can look it up. They went out. Yeah. What's that laugh from?
This is weird. Bro, why would you go out with a guy like that? Like, he's all memes and stuff, but why would you go out with him? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but it was a long time ago, I think.
Well, she's like quite langers. Can't lie. Andrew Tate, at least he did something right.
Not bad.
Yeah. But she's she has a special diet. Apparently she was going on about how she has all this stuff wrong with her and how she's always had these issues, and how her carnivorous diet, when she only eats meat all the time for the past year or more.
She still does it.
Yeah, she only eats meat. She's only eaten meat in the past year or two, and this has like saved her from like all these like medicine stuff and medical issues and medical treatments and blah 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 blah.
I couldn't even do that. It's disgusting. Only eating meat.
Mental is what it is. Crazy. And I was just thinking, damn.
Gets up and eats meat in the morning, afternoon, and evening.
Yeah, a little beef jerky for breakfast. Then
disgusting.
And I was just thinking, like, damn, like all these people out here trying to like reduce their meat consumption, and then you got people like that, fam.
Yeah, they make up for it.
Yeah, for real.
All day.
It's actually crazy. Like, watching that, I was just like, God damn it. And she was doing it in this TED talk, and in the TED talk it was basically the reason why it like kind of blew up is because TED talk didn't accept it. They said it was like a dangerous thing, but she then released it on her channel because it was the only TED Talk that was never aired or something. I don't know.
Oh.
So, yeah. And then she aired it on her own channel and then it popped off. So yeah, maybe in the end it paid off. But yeah, now, finally, after 5 minutes of waffle, we're going to get into the main topic of today's video, which is our thoughts on YouTubers. Woohoo! But basically, the first YouTuber that I wanted to get into is Loaf. You know Loaf?
Loaf of bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen like a few videos of his.
Yeah. But do you like YouTube pranking?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes
Yeah.
it depends. Sometimes I'll watch it. It's not really only pranks because he does like what now. It's more kind of like YouTube pranks are more like vlogs / pranks. You know, they do like a vlog and a prank in it.
True.
And
Yeah.
he does the same kind of stuff as I don't know, like Gideon and stuff like that. People
Yeah,
like
and
that.
Canel Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really watch him all the time. I've just watched like a few videos of him, and yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know. He's kind of funny. He got like that weird, like I don't know what his personality. How can you describe it? Like,
Yeah, I know
I
exactly.
don't
He's
even
like,
know how to describe it.
yeah,
You
he's
know,
like,
it's like
you know, he's like quiet, but like at the same time, he's not. It's like he's shy, but he's not shy.
yeah, he just
I don't
acts
know.
mega awkward. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what he is really. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and,
funny
like-
sometimes to watch.
Yeah, I think what I like about watching him is like somehow how he just goes from 0 to 100. Like he'll just be chilling, like high-fiving everyone, and then afterwards this kid will say your channel's shit, and then he'll just like throw like a milkshake at their car. It's just like, bro,
Yeah, no,
just
he's
like from
funny.
0 to 100. Yeah, nah, like. But sometimes I think he acts like, oh, like they can't do this to me, But then it's like, bro, like what did you expect? Of course they're gonna do this. Like when they go to this park, and then it's like the third video in a row of how they're getting kicked out of a park for like doing stupid shit. And it's like, oh, bro, you can't kick me out. It's like, well, you're like disrupting everyone. Like, what do you expect? Come on, man. But
Yeah, I guess.
the only time where I understood where he got super mad and where even I got mad was where that lady accused him of sexual assault, and it was not sexual assault. That was the only time where I was like mad with him.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was this. That was a crazy vlog. Like the other guy who he always goes with, that black guy. Like they had to cool. He was like calling his lawyer, and he's like, "Yo, like be on standby." That was mental.
That's crazy. I didn't see that.
Other than that, I think he's really funny, and also I think the best ones are when they go into a university or like a college, and then they sit in there
Yeah,
and
those are-
vape.
Yeah, those are the best where they just disrupt the class.
Yeah, I think it's so funny. Then you always see someone in there getting hella triggered. It's like, why are you getting triggered for, fam?
Well, I guess they want to learn. But yeah.
Yeah, true. But like
Nerd.
the other one with Gideon and him when they're sitting there and they're watching like hentai VR porn is so
yeah.
funny.
I saw that one. Yeah. That is good.
That one is goated, and he's just like feeling with his hands. Oh, so funny.
Yeah, Gideon's goated himself. Yeah, I watch all of Gideon's videos pretty much.
Gideon is the goat. I love Gideon, and I love how he like always squashes his beef. It just makes
Yeah,
it
he always does,
so
yeah.
funny. It makes it so entertaining. He has no enemies. Like he has enemies for a short period of time, and then he goes out and he squashes it. And then that makes it so sick. Like those crossovers, like with Pokimane and stuff. It makes it so entertaining to watch when he does that.
Yeah, that is much. Yeah, I think he's the only person who does that. Like, gets beef and then straight away squashes it again, and just looks right over it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
then
mad.
moves on, and like he doesn't like look back and think, oh, like this is like stupid, or like get salty about everything. He's just like, oh, you know, like it was a misunderstanding, like let's meet up and do something.
Yeah.
And then they just like, and then usually the other person's also, oh yeah, it was a misunderstanding, sorry, and they both just calm down and then move to the next. Like he's good energy, man. He's so funny. And then next one, obviously everybody watches them, but the Sidemen. What do we think of the Sidemen? Because lately lately I've had a few different views on the Sidemen, but yeah, I want to hear yours first.
Yeah. Well, I don't really watch them anymore, like properly. I only watch the big videos, like the Tinder and the 20 vs 1 and Tinder. That's the only ones I watch. The other ones, sometimes I'll start them, but then I don't really watch it anymore. It's just, I don't know, the videos are too, like, nowadays they're just, I don't know, they're just like too much like production, and like it feels like it's all aimed at like kids, and I just can't. I feel like I'm watching like a kids show. it's just all like completely overdone all the time, and like it's just not the same as it. I don't know. I just can't watch it. It's just not. I don't find it really that funny anymore. Yeah, I don't really want to watch them unless it's like the Tinder ones. But those like what was the last Tinder one? Where they were like
with Logan Paul and
with Logan, Mike and George, just those three. Like that was just not. And then they go all these porn stars and stuff, and it just all seemed so like fake. I don't know, and just weird. It's not like the first few ones that were mega funny. It's just not as funny anymore. So yeah, even those now, I think probably like I'll probably still always watch those, but it's just not really. It's not as funny anymore.
I agree. I think the Sidemen Tinder, the one with Steven Tries, is the funniest video they've ever made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are the ones that used to be funny, and then
But Steven Tries also carried. Steven Tries carried that whole episode.
Nah, but also like Road to Show and them, they're also mega funny in those videos. But it's just
true. Road to Show is also very funny. He's also very very funny. But Steven he's the funniest YouTuber out there, fam. Goated. In my opinion, Steven Tries is the funniest YouTuber. I can't. There's no one who can compete with his comedy, fam. He's so above everyone. But no,
out of the Sidemen, I don't watch any of them on their own. I don't watch
KSI.
I watch KSI, but also his content has gotten kind of through the last few weeks, a bit more months. I don't know. It's also gotten kind of boring.
Damn.
It's just him looking at videos and just laughing way too much. It's just not as funny anymore. See, at the start it was good, and now I also just don't find it funny anymore. But I also pretty much still almost always watch him. So yeah, I don't know. Somehow it always pulls me back at the end.
You know, it's so mad. I thought I would have like a different opinion than you, but yeah, I almost share the exact same opinion. Like, I think when they started doing those like hide and seek videos and stuff, like I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, it's not my kind of stuff. And you know, I feel like the humor and their target market is just not us anymore. I think we've just grown out of it, and like they target like 14 to 17-year-old kids. And those are very much like school kids and stuff. That's very much their target market, and I just can't like get myself. Also, the videos are just too long. Like I don't have the time to sit down for an hour and a half and watch you like do some kind of challenge. I don't know. Just don't have that time, and I don't want to take my time either to watch an hour and a half videos. It's just too long. Like their videos are too long. They're not YouTube videos anymore. They're basically TV shows.
That's what I mean. It's like watching a TV show now when you watch the Sidemen. I could imagine them on like on CBBC.
Yeah, for real. It's like
the Sidemen. No, but I bet when they're gonna be on like CBBC. I bet they'll be on there.
I don't think so. I think YouTube's paying them more. Has to be. I don't believe that CBBC can give them the money that they're getting right now. Like they're getting so much more exposure through YouTube, and they have like 6 channels or something. They have like the Sidemen, the main one, and then they have like 3 Reacts channels or something, and another channel, and like all of their individual ones as well. And then all their YouTube's food and their drink and all that stuff, all their businesses. I agree with you. I share the same views. I share the same views. Just grown out of it basically. But I did watch the Tinder one, and yeah, it feels staged. You know, before it felt like it was real girls like coming in, you know, to actually date them, and now it's like, oh yeah, well, it's just like celebrities. They're obviously not gonna date. You know, they're just there to say ha ha ha, I'd fuck you.
And they low-key sold out with Side Plus every time, like with those, like to watch this like weird. They have to like, as if I'm gonna go on Side Plus to go and see how this one girl lifted up her t-shirt.
That porn star, was it, who lifted up her shirt?
Random ones.
Yeah. So if I wanted to see that, bro, trust me, I could see it for free. Like I wouldn't have to go.
Yeah, it's not that hard. That's what I thought as well. That's what I thought. It's like a porn star showing her tits. As if I'm not just gonna go on Pornhub and I can just watch like literally
exactly
I don't know, mad.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I was even gonna pay £7 to go see that. I'm not that retarded, because.
But yeah, that's exactly why their target audience is like 14-year-olds, because they probably don't get it, and then they'll go and pay £7 a month to go and look at something like that. Mad.
But another group of YouTubers is FaZe Clan. I want to talk about FaZe Clan because I used to be a big fan of them, and I just wanted to see where they are right now, and I just wanted to quickly talk about about their evolution. Did you ever watch FaZe?
I watched I had like a phase where I watched a bit of. I had a phase where I watched. I had a phase where I watched a bit of FaZe Adapt. Like I only watched some of their videos, and then who else I watched? Wait, Adapt. Norden Shat. What's his name?
Yeah, Norden Shat. I think it's
then I watched some of FaZe Jeff's videos.
Oh, bro, he used to be goated, fam.
I even watched some
Jeff.
Rug videos.
I know, I never watched Rug.
I watched some of Rug's videos where he did like pranks. And then, I don't know.
FaZe rugging it.
Yeah, and then I stopped watching all of them.
Gideon saved Rug's career.
Yeah, he did. But he has, you know how many subscribers? He's like...
Yeah, I know.
He's crazy.
Rug is mental. But no, if I'm looking at here at the YouTubes, like FaZe Adapt, I used to watch him as well. Fam, that guy also died off because he's got 6 million subscribers, and he's just losing subs after subs after subs here. Mental. Minus 10,000.
But does he still upload?
Minus 10,000. Minus 71,000. Bro, man is losing subs. Oh no, he's gaining a bit.
He doesn't upload, or does he?
I don't think so. I don't know. Can you see here, like...
Well, anyway, stopped watching them years ago, so I don't really...
Weekly subscribers, they're just losing and losing and losing. Minus 10k, minus 10k, minus 10k. Mad.
Yeah, but they turned even more into a business than the Sidemen.
Yeah, they very much did.
Now.
You know, I used to watch FaZe Blaziken, but now he's FaZe Blaze. Lol.
FaZe Blaze.
That guy turned into the biggest cringe. I swear I used to like Blaziken so much. He was so sick. I used to rate him so much. I always used to love watching his videos. And then he turned so cringe because, it actually pissed me off.
Change his content for kids or what?
Yeah, and he's just like, he just became cringe. Like, he just became straight up cringe. Like, I don't know what it is. He just became so cringe. But he must be doing something right because he's getting hella views, I'm seeing right now. Because this month in August, his channel had 68 million views. I know he's doing something again.
Now, or what?
Yeah, it could be. But he pisses me off. Like, it actually makes me angry how, like, I used to like him so much and then he just turned into the maddest, cringiest Donny ever. Because, yeah. I used to, like,
so I don't know.
Apex I kind of watch sometimes. FaZe Rain also just, like, went mental, fam.
Yeah, he went crazy first. He went, like, on a drug thing and then all that stuff, and then now I think he's back to normal again, but I don't know what he did.
But I thought he got kicked out of FaZe or something. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, he went, I don't know. There's a whole drama behind it, but I don't really know properly what happened. I just know, like, at one point he was taking, like, all these drugs, and then he went on live and showed that he was taking all these drugs, and then crazy stuff. I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, mad crazy stuff. But yeah, I respect their business. Obviously, FaZe is like a business now. They're not really mainly like these old school YouTubers anymore. It's just a mad business. I think they went live on the stock market as well.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere as well.
But yeah, like FaZe Rain, that guy, I used to watch him. Basically, that old FaZe House New York. Basically, those are all the people I watched. That was 2016 or something. That was all I watched.
I watched them and then a bit longer, and then somewhere it just ended.
Yeah, and it was just dead. I think when they went to the LA house a little bit and then I stopped. Because then they were just
I watched them there as well, and then someone it was dead.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Blaziken really pisses me off because it was like, man, I liked you so much and now you just turned into a massive dickhead because why'd you have to do that, fam? Now the next one. I was doing a little bit of research on this guy, not voluntarily, because my girlfriend was basically watching him just earlier because I was telling her about him. Nikocado Avocado.
Oh, Nikocado
you know him?
Avocado. Yeah, that fat guy who like eats all the time or something.
Yeah, he was eating himself to death.
I don't think I've ever watched a video of him, but I've just seen like memes of him, how he's just a fat guy that just eats all the time.
He's like, he is heavy fat. Like heavy fat. Like I'm gonna put a screenshot right now for people on YouTube. Go look at this, or just go, if you're watching, go on YouTube, type in Nikocado Avocado, and watch his latest video that he uploaded, which is titled "Tacky Zombies Fire Noodles." Look at this, fam. It's actually mental how big he is, because he's going to die soon. Like, I'm not even joking. This guy's gonna die soon. Like, it's crazy, fam. How are you this fat? Whoa.
Yeah, but who's that? Who's that lady next to him? Is that his
I
what
know
is that?
some massive lady. Oh, both of them. And they're just eating and eating and eating. And just look at them, the way they eat as well. Disgusting. Have some manners. Mental.
Yeah, it's mad. They're just fat. And yeah, shout out to them though for being fat.
Yeah. Shout out to them though, and shout out to the YouTube comments for just being amazing. Cause I just, do you want to hear some comments?
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, the impressive thing here is not the amount of food, but their hearts that still have the ability to pump. Whenever I feel like skipping my workout and my diet, I come back here, and as soon as I see you, I get the urge to work out within 5 seconds. Thanks.
Oh,
I came back here to check on this man and realized instead that I'm living a good life.
how many subscribers does he have?
3.3 million. Yeah, and he was also the guy who like put his, well, I don't know if he's still his partner or whatever, I don't follow him, but he once put his partner or like his ex-partner or whatever, he put him, while he was having a mental breakdown, he like recorded it and put it on his channel.
Yeah, sick.
It was so disgusting.
Overall great guy. Yeah, seems like a good guy.
Overall great guy.
Yeah.
Look at this thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail.
Sure.
Everybody go watch Why We Can't Break Up Indomie Goreng Fried Noodles. Oh, what a thumbnail. What a thumbnail.
Sick.
And then it's just him acting like an absolute weirdo for the first, what the fuck, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of that video of Why We Can't Break Up. Bro, go watch that. That is actually mad. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I actually don't watch it. Sorry, I take that all back because this is mental. And yeah, that's just crazy, fam. How that guy still is alive and how his heart is still pumping as well. It's just nuts. Now, the next YouTuber, basically the next person who I wanted to talk about was Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. You know, I think that guy, he was the proof that you can come back from being cancelled, in my opinion. Because he did so much crazy shit. He did so many things that were so bad. He was cancelled so many times, but he still came back.
What was he cancelled
and he's
for?
still here.
What did he do?
I think he was cancelled because he said a lot of things that you shouldn't say. I think a lot of racist stuff. Like racist things,
Yeah, there's only one video I can think of.
No, like racist stuff, and he was like provoking people and like basically gaslighting people into having beef so that he would have more content for his channel. It's just doing things that I just guess a bit unethical. Doing stuff that you shouldn't do, I guess. You know, like inciting beef and like inciting people to fights with each other so that he could profit off it. You know, in that kind of sense.
Yeah, but I used to watch all of his videos back in like I don't know 2000. I don't know, when was that? I don't even know what year that was.
17 were the golden
18
years.
probably as well. Yeah, when I was just like, I knew every single beef and every single drama that was going on. You could ask me anything about YouTube and I would know exactly who's beefing and who's uploading what, because I just watched YouTube all day and I just knew exactly. Yeah, I knew exactly what was happening and all that, and I watched all of his videos. Yeah,
I also used to be subscribed, and I remember watching him. And when he got cancelled, he like had this co-host take over, and he would do it for him. I also used to watch it all the time. It was mental. The amount of beef, it was so funny. Him and H3H3 had some kind of beef as well.
H3H3 anyway, he's a dickhead now. He's just the
Fam,
biggest
fuck
loser.
that guy. He's such a pagan, cuz.
I used to watch him as well. He turned into the biggest loser, man. I don't even know what happened to that guy, man.
The fact that he used to be like so like edgy and like ooh like so crazy and saying like pretty nuts
and everybody
things.
loved him. He was like a GOAT YouTuber, and then he just turned into some huge loser.
Yeah, you know why he was a GOAT YouTuber? Because he actually had the balls to say things like no other YouTuber did. And now he's just like fully like 180'd and he's become the complete opposite. And he's become exactly like everyone else used to be. Because
what he is now is exactly somebody you would like laugh at back in the day. It's crazy.
For real. and he would make fun of. It's actually mental how like he's just changed as well. He's such a pagan, fam. He as well can go fuck himself. He's such a loser.
it's just I don't even know who it is. He's just some loser. Yeah.
No, he's become like he's one of those people that when you go too far left, at one point you're going right, and that's what he is, because he's such a loser.
Crazy.
I don't anything that he. As soon as I see him or like hear his voice, I turn off. I can't stand that guy, fam. Same thing with Blaziken, cuz like can't stand them anymore, because I can't believe I used to like them, and I was like, oh, why did you become like this, fam? You're such a loser. They're actually talking about that, you know, like talking about YouTubers that like
I'm scared that's gonna happen to the Sidemen someone.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Which YouTuber do you really, really hope that doesn't happen to? And which YouTuber has stayed consistent? Like, which YouTuber have you been watching for so long and has stayed like true to himself?
I think. Well, I wouldn't want it to happen to KSI, but I think it's gonna happen because it's already happening. I think.
I was just gonna say it's already happening.
Well, it's already happened. It's like, but not completely. But like, it's.
No, it's close to it.
You can see it. You can see it happening. You can see it like he's suddenly. I don't know. You can just see it happening. What else do I don't even know. Somebody I've been watching all the way through. I always change, kind of. So.
I think I know who. But he's also slowly getting on my... Slowly, he needs to be careful what he does next.
I was going to say Cody Cole, but...
Nah.
I've watched him, but he's also like, I don't know, he's never really been too edgy anyway. He was a bit more. But now
he's not that... He's not edgy at all anymore. No, he's... No.
Yeah, so no. I don't know.
I would say the one who kind of stayed true to himself, but lately, as I said, he pissed me off a bit, was Joe Weller. Joe has always stayed true to himself.
Yeah,
he's the one YouTuber who's never really switched up. But that whole thing at KSI's event really pissed me off. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, but also,
if it weren't for that, trust me, I'd 100% back Joe. But that at the KSI event,
no. But do you watch his videos?
Don't understand.
Do you watch them?
Yeah, I watch his videos.
Really? Do you think they're good? His new ones?
They're all right. They're right, because the only reason why I watch it, they're not that great anymore. But the only reason why I watch them is because I know there's going to be a clip in there that's going to make me laugh. I know there's going to be at least one thing in Joe's videos that's going to make me laugh, because he's going to do some kind of throwback or something really weird that'll make me laugh. Even if it's... But at one point, I'll also turn it off. Like, I'll admit I don't watch the whole thing. But like, I'll watch, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And if... At one point I've laughed, then I'll turn it off, because I'm like, it was funny.
But there is a YouTuber did the other thing, Sneako, because I've been watching him for ages, and I think his older videos were better, and now he's turned into like the red pill, those kind of content, like Andrew Tate and that. Yeah. But I mean,
Sneako, I used to watch him. Well, I still do. Did you see that documentary he uploaded?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's not bad. I still kind of watch him sometimes, but not really. If he could bring back his normal main channel videos, then I'd watch those. But yeah, he's somebody I've been watching for ages, to be honest.
Yeah, he's very much. There was this part in that documentary where I thought, wow, okay, like this is very much like new. Can you say new Sneako? Where it was like he was interviewing these girls, and these girls said, "Oh, we used to like you." That we used to like you. And then it was like, oh yeah, well, like, why don't you like me anymore? Why don't you like me anymore? And then after some girl she said something about trauma, something she's traumatized, you know? And then he was like, is traumatized too much of a light word? Isn't trauma something that only happened to people who went to Vietnam after the war? It's like, bro, what?
Yeah, but he did have a point, because, yeah, some people do overdo it.
But of course, some people do overdo it, but you can't assume that with a random stranger, because you don't know what they've been through. Like, that random stranger may have been, I don't know, like physically abused throughout their whole life as a child or something. You don't know. And you can't just say, oh yeah, you don't have any trauma just because you're a middle-aged girl who's a little bit woke. Like, you don't know. And yeah, when I heard that, I was like, damn, like, come on, man.
Yeah, but also, I don't know.
I understand where he's coming from.
He's ever said, so I've always he's always been controversial. Now he's just even more, so it's all right. So I've never always agreed with everything he says, but that's good. That's what makes it better. because then at
True.
least he's not trying to please everybody. So he's at least genuine.
That's a very good point, because of that, I kept watching. I didn't find the video that interesting, but then because he said that, I kept watching like almost the whole video. I would watch almost the full thing.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the full thing. I think like at the end I turned off, but like I remember like because of that I kept watching. So yeah, I guess it is a good thing, but it's just like I found that take pretty weird. That I don't know, that comparison is a bit.
But yeah, I mean, I guess.
Well, as long as it's,
saying, I think I don't know. It's just better than trying to please everybody all the time and trying to always be on like so that you can't get cancelled side, like somebody like Logan Paul or something. Yeah.
True. But I think if you get properly cancelled like Logan Paul did, I think you'll learn. I don't think.
Yeah,
Sneako
but he learned the
that.
wrong way. That's the thing. He now he doesn't like. I've seen videos where they get every clip together, and he's literally always on the side of how you can't get cancelled. He's always in his podcast. He's always saying something so that he can't get cancelled, and he's always on like Twitter's, like good side.
Good
so that
side.
there's no way he can get cancelled. So he doesn't have his own opinion anymore, kind of.
I'm guessing he also has a PR team behind him now, like a big team that
and he listens to them and he does everything they say. So now he's just it's not really, you're not watching him anymore. You're watching what his PR team tells him to say.
Yeah, Andrew Tate would say, "You're a puppet. You're a puppet." I don't know.
Yeah, he even spoke on that, I think. So yeah,
yeah, no, I know. I do agree. Like, yeah, you should have some more controversial topics, but at some point, I think have as many controversial topics as you or opinions as you want to, as long as they don't endanger or like attack like other people's like harm. I guess
Yeah, but you can a bit.
Like,
it doesn't really.
I don't know, but like Andrew Tate, like we already discussed this many times. Andrew Tate's opinions, some of them make sense. Like hard work and all that kind of stuff, and like him like saying if a few other things, I can't say them right on the top of my head, but like like saying like basic human needs are not necessary like for women, like that's mad. Like sometimes the way he does it. No, of course not. But the way he says it is like, like if a woman like works, I'm taking her income if she does OnlyFans because she's my property. Like, come on, like that's.
Yeah, but a lot of the time it's a joke with him, and people just don't get that as well.
I think it also is, but nowadays you have to. If it was a joke, I think he should have made it clear that it was a joke, because I think if he would have declared it as a joke or made it like look as a joke, I think he would still be on all the social media. But because he didn't and he just went along with it, I think that's what. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
tricky one.
Yeah. Anyways, we're both getting no more pussy now because we are agreed with Andrew Tate, so it's game. Do you see those memes?
Yeah, you have to disagree with him. You know that.
Yeah, you ever say, when I say I don't like Andrew Tate, and then everybody's like, Daddy. One more YouTuber I'm gonna talk about, or two more YouTubers basically, who I kind of like look up to in a podcasting sense, is Chip and Cal Freezy. And the only reason why I wanted to talk about them is because their podcast and their YouTube presence are just so totally different. It's actually mad. Like, it's crazy.
What do you mean?
Like, Chip and Cal Freezy, their video presence and their podcast presence is just a complete 180.
So you mean their YouTube videos are different than their podcasts, or what?
Their podcast is so funny. I always listen to their podcast like every week. I haven't missed an episode like ever. I've listened to every single episode every time I lock in and I listen, and they're so funny, and I like find myself sometimes like laughing in the middle of a train packed with people. But if I watch their YouTube videos, fam, I can't watch like a minute or two. I just find their videos, like, no offense, I just find them shit. I just don't. I can't watch their YouTube videos. I just can't. They're just not funny.
Used to
not good.
watch Chip.
Yeah, you told me.
Watch his FIFA videos. I found him when he was like mega small, and I watched all of his FIFA videos. Yeah, but then he did Fortnite videos, mega long. I don't know what he does now. Now he does like Mr. Beast type videos, I think, right?
He went to like Ukraine. I think that was a good video, and they do those like cooking videos and stuff. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I can watch some of Cal Freezy's videos. They're pretty good.
No, I watched one Calfreezy video where he went to Italy or something to eat a pizza. I think that was the one. I don't know. I don't know why I watched that. But yeah, it's just mad how like their podcast, I always listen in because it's so funny, but their YouTube videos, I just can't watch it. Like they're so bad. I'm just like, fam, like, it's probably again like a age thing. Like their podcast is clearly 18 plus, like directed at people who like go out, because they talk about going out and drinking and doing stuff, you know, like things I'm doing in my life currently. And their videos are very much directed to a completely different target market. Yeah, that's probably the reason why. But I'm just saying, like, it's mad how like as a viewer or listener, like if I go to their other platform, they're just completely different personalities.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that you're talking like a degenerate, let's get into the degenerate section. Woo! Would you rather squeal like a pig when sleeping or honk like a goose when walking?
Squeal like a pig when sleeping. 100%.
Why?
Imagine walking around everywhere and everybody just hears you honk like a goose. That'd be the most annoying thing ever. Yeah.
But imagine
nobody would be able to sleep next to me, but that's it. Yeah.
Fam, you'd be not welcome at sleepovers, because trust. Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I would also go for squealing like a pig, because imagine you're like,
if you're walking around everywhere and you're always honking like a goose.
Yeah, imagine you like your first day at work and you pull up and you're like, honk into the work. Yeah, no, I agree. Would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish?
Yeah, what does look like a fish mean?
Yeah, well, look like a fish, say you're from the human torso upwards, you're a fish. So you transform into scale. So you've got all these scales on you, and you don't have any proper arms. You're just a fish, and you have like you're side headed, and yeah, you're just a fish head.
Yeah, and if I smell like a fish, can I just always smell like a fish no matter what?
You can't get
I
it
do?
off. You're consistently like a 6-month-old fish, rotten fish.
And if I look like a fish, I smell normal though.
You smell, yeah. You just look like one, yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, well, it's both pretty shit. So, well, I guess I'm gonna smell like a fish, but that's like nobody wants to chill with you. You smell like a fish. That's disgusting.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you smell like a fish, it's done out for you, fam. Like in every situation
pussy
possible.
Either way. You're not getting
smells...
pussy if you look like a fish, or if you smell like a fish. You're not getting pussy either way. It doesn't really matter. So,
but this is about general. Like, imagine.
So I guess you'd rather look like
but
a fish, because then you could at least have friends, because then they chill out with you just because you're just fish head. But at least you don't smell, because I don't like chilling with people who smell, right? So
exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Like one of the main things is like smell, right? That's the first, like, that's one of your 5 senses, man. That's like so important. Yeah. So like if you smell like a fish, it's done for you. Like, it's curtains in any situation. Like if you go to your new job, or if you go anywhere in any situation, imagine you're in the train and it's peak rush hour and you smell and you're honking.
Have you ever seen just a fish head walking around? You also haven't seen that, so that's...
But if you are you're a celebrity, you're an instant celebrity, cuz.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
There's no other fish head out there.
That's mad. Yeah, I'm definitely taking look like a fish, because then you can make mad money. Yeah,
it's just instant.
Look like a fish. Yeah,
I'd definitely go looking like a fish, even if it's an L. Like I couldn't smell like a fish, cuz. And the final one: would you rather bury your head underground when scared, like an emu, or have your skin glow when you're scared?
100%. I have my skin glow when I'm scared, because I don't want to bury my head underground every time. That's a bit crazy. That's not going to help much.
True. Yeah, I didn't think that one through. I thought this was a tricky one, but now looking back at it, yeah, actually, definitely skin glow, because why would you go through that?
I don't want to put my head under the ground every time. Yeah, that's a bit
Yeah.
dumb question. Next.
Yeah, sorry. That's it. No, next. That was it. This episode has been quite a little bit a longer one, but thank you anyways for coming on again this week and for the good throwback chat on old school YouTube. I think we both got into YouTube at almost the same time. I was thinking about that, you know, like we both got on the exact same wavelength of YouTube.
Yeah, the golden era, the best.
The golden era. Yeah, the golden era was like 2015 to 2017, I'd say.
Maybe even 18. I don't know about 18.
I don't know. But anyways, that's when it was
17. Yeah.
the best shit. That era was goated. I think it was up until that ad thing came in. Until those ads came in. That's when everything...
when people had to start censoring themselves and all that.
Yeah, that's when it all went downhill. The era before that, that's the goated era, because like...
Yeah, 100%.
Those old school H3H3 videos, oh, so good. I can't believe, all those dickheads that I hate now. I can't believe they hate it. Anyways, we're going to leave it on that note. Thank you very much for everyone listening. Please leave a like, follow, subscribe. Make sure to also go on YouTube and subscribe there and download the episode.
See ya.
Thank you very much.
Bow.
See ya. Ciao.